Unbreakable Souls, hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. If I made it to your algorithm, if you're seeing this right now, stay a while. There might be something here for you. There's no mistakes, there's no coincidences. If I made it to your algorithm, it's for a reason. Now, if this particular video isn't for you, understandable. Not everything's going to resonate, but I do have almost over 600 videos on my channel. Go back, look at the titles, see what God has for you in there. See why God brought you to me, why God brought me to you, me to your algorithm. If you're returned, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you find yourself watching my content and you haven't yet subscribed, please do. That way you know when the videos are coming through. If you are returning, thank you so much for returning. Thank you so much for the support. Welcome back. I hope everyone is just having a wonderful day wherever you are, whenever this is, whenever you see this. I wanted to hop on here and make sure that I provide some downloads that I have received in the last couple of days. No cards. So I'm just going to go ahead and provide the message. Some of the things that came through, one of the things is that was accountability, making sure that if you're making any mistakes, or you feel like you are there's something that you are not taking, if there's something that you're not taking accountability for, or you find yourself having a problem admitting when you have made a mistake or admitting when you're wrong, this is the season to fix that, with what God is providing you and gifting you as far as abundance and just the new timeline. I mean, you're merging with your 5D self, so it's like you're becoming your greater, higher self right now. So a part of that is being accountable for all of your actions, for everything that you say, everything that you do, how you treat people. Even if you feel you need to go kind of back and there's people that you may have done wrong, it's okay to admit your fault, and move on. Forgive yourself, show yourself gratitude. Also, that was coming through quite often, quite a bit in these last couple of days. There may be some things that maybe internally that maybe some things that you're doing that people don't know about, and you're kind of internally judging yourself, or the words persecution is coming up, like persecuting yourself for the things that you're doing, that I don't know, something in you is kind of making you feel guilty or bad about something that you're doing. um, Give yourself some grace, okay? No one's perfect, but we're all perfect in God's eyes, okay? So remember that. Give yourself some grace. Do what makes you happy. Just don't overindulge, okay? Do what makes you happy. Just don't overindulge. I don't know what that applies to, or who that applies to, or in what aspect that applies, but do what makes you happy. Just don't overindulge. That was also something that came through. And another thing, just showing gratitude for those in your life that God has placed in your life in times that you couldn't count on anyone else, times where the people that were actually in your life that you felt should have been there for you weren't there. And then here come these people that you absolutely would not call on unless it was your last option. You called on them, they helped you. Show gratitude for that. Even if it's been a while, just make sure you reach out to those people and thank them for the things that they've done for you, and for the impact they've had in your life, whether it be a conversation that they've had with you that changed your mindset, whether it be something that they said that motivates you, something that they did to help you get out of whatever type of situation. Make sure you're not only showing gratitude to God when you wake up, thanking him and or her or the universe, whatever it is, thanking God for waking you up and blessing you with everything that you have. Also, thank those that are in your life as well. There are other earth angels here with you. There are other people that do things out of the kindness of their heart. They deserve to be thanked and shown gratitude. Um, don't be afraid to show gratitude. Um, there's a lot of it's very weird right now. Like the world, everything going on in the world. I don't care what state you're in, you're probably seeing things on the news that is like, what is going on with these people? People are going nuts. People are going cray. Okay, so just make sure I talked about just being able to coordinate within the chaos. It's very chaotic right now. With just, I don't know what's going on. I feel like everyone's inner being is being revealed. So it doesn't matter how these people portray themselves to the public. They can't hide who they are. So they're doing erratic things. They're doing things that are like, what were you thinking? There's like, it's definitely spiritual warfare going on. People's demons are showing, and the light workers are coming through. So be able to use your intuition and be intuitive and decipher and determine who you are around and what you are around, because if you're paying attention, it's clear as day. The masks are off, y'all. The masks are off. You have to pay attention to how you're feeling. Don't pay attention to what people are showing you as far as with your eyes. You need to pay attention to how people make you feel in their presence, how a situation makes you feel in that environment. That's how you're going to determine what and who you're around. But it's clear as day. You just have to stop ignoring whatever it is that you feel. If you feel a little odd around someone, or you feel like somebody acting a little funny, or like you're talking to someone and then a random thought about this person comes to your mind, like, or if you have a conversation with someone and then something tells you like, that person's not sincere. Listen to all of that, because you're not crazy, you're connected. Remember that. You are psychic collective. You have gifts, and they're different, whether it be, again, something intuitive like your feelings, or something you hear, or something you see. You're probably seeing, I've been seeing 1111, 555, 333. I've been seeing 7s and 8s. I've been seeing lots of 222s. So if any of those, if you've been seeing those, the universe has been, your ancestors, God has been trying to communicate with you. Look up those numbers. Whatever numbers, reoccurring numbers. I've been seeing birds like crazy. That's messengers, messages. You are so connected to spirit. You're so connected to you're so connected to the spiritual realm that you have protection. You have, and when I say protection, if you've been seeing a lot of birds, like, that's God's keeping an eye also. You know what I mean? Like, so also something else that came through, I guess the strongest thing that came through was accountability, understanding where you went wrong, what you did, understanding and accepting the consequences of your actions, the consequences of the things you say. And whatever comes from that is supposed to come from that. It's either going to be a lesson, and all lessons are blessings, or it's either going to be like something that, because lessons usually kind of stall you to make sure that you understand and that you're learning, right? So you're not going to pass any type of level or any type of situation if you still have to learn a lesson. So again, it's either going to be a lesson, or it's going to propel you 10 steps forward from where you are. Live your life. Do your thing. Do what makes you happy. Just don't overindulge. That was for somebody. Do what makes you happy. Just don't overindulge. And then also, if you give yourself grace, if you make mistakes, if you're not the best person towards people, that's fine. I mean, it's just make the adjustments. Make the adjustments. Show gratitude. and take accountability. That's the message, and I provide it with love and peace, and it is directly from my heart. Remain unbreakable, y'all. Until next time. Bye.